I'm here. In the closet.
Agent Estevez? Is that you?
Anderson? Didn't I tell you to fuck off?
Looks like it's a good thing I didn't.
Looks like. My leg's busted, so I'm gonna need your help. Listen, there's a person out there with you invaded by something that we call the Shadow, and if you don't...
Taken. Yeah, I'll handle it. I'm sure Sheriff Breaker wouldn't mind me borrowing this.
Oh, now it's Scratch.
We've been waiting for you, motherfucker. I'm gonna fucking destroy you.
He's gonna kill you right now. You're dead. He just took his clothes. What? He just took the fucking jacket. Oh God. Oh, I don't want to have to kill Alan. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. It doesn't work.
He was pretending.
Back to Alan Wake 2, where we're going to be hopping into the Wake House DLC to see what the hell Agent Estevez was up to before she tried taking over the case.
This isn't the Bureau's first time in Bright Falls. 1970s, 6, 8... Last one was in 2010. It's not exactly clockwork, but this town sees way more altered world events than most. We knew it was just a matter of time before the lake acted up again. After the AWE in 2010, the FBC's research department set up a facility, the Lake House, to study the Threshold and Cauldron Lake, find better ways to contain the entity inside. Your tax dollars at work. When we detected a spike in paranatural activity at Cauldron Lake, before I even knew you were on this case, Saga, the Lake House was my first stop. I was short-handed, hoped they could spare some help, maybe give us some intel on the situation. If I had any clue what was waiting for us in there, Saga, I'd have just kept on driving. This is Agent Kieran Estevez responding to an AWE alert in the vicinity. I need to speak with the Marmonts. So much for the welcome wagon. You all set up the perimeter. We're on the Threshold's doorstep, so keep your eyes peeled.
Yes, ma'am.
Huh. Nothing to say. Like how the FBC pistol really isn't any different than any other one.
Agent Kieran Estevez, requesting entry. I don't have time for this. This
So-
shouldn't take long.
Then why did
Okay?
you even wait?
See anything? Radio me.
Roger that.
The lake house was run by the research department. Research and investigations don't really see eye to eye. What they call science, I call a violation of Bureau protocol and human decency. Classic interdepartmental drama. Your FBI saga, you know how it goes. Now, in retrospect, my low opinion of the research department may have clouded my judgment. Hello? Agent Kieran Estevez, Investigations Department. No one wants to check the individual carrying a firearm into a restricted government facility? No? Okay, well, it was definitely going in the report.
Yeah, no fishing, no swimming, no boating, of course. No water. No, just don't get in the water. Otherwise, you go missing. I almost thought that was Obama.
That's handy.
Yep, gonna need that.
Dr. Marmont's not here. Nobody is? I'll have to check downstairs.
Casper Darling.
They must all be working on the lower levels. I'll need to head down. An experiment? That bodes well. Changing passwords, huh?
Of course. Class 2? Huh. I don't know. I hope they're not trying to say in the story that there are people who have the same. Obviously, there are people who have the same power as Alan, because that's what Thomas Zane was supposed to be. But still, the guy who should be focused on this should be Alan. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh my god. So that's the good news. The bad news. Hmm. Cool. Alright, yeah, just slam the door
This should
open.
come in handy.
Hello, and welcome to another exciting day here at the Lake House. As I'm sure you know, I am Dr. Jules Marmont, and this is my wife.
Dr. Diana Marmont.
And together we are the heads of research at this facility. We want to thank you all for helping us break new ground in our study of Cauldron Lake.
That's right, Jules. But don't let our exciting work in threshold regulation and dimensional coupling keep you from observing the proper safety protocols.
You said it, Diana. We run a tight ship here at the Lake House. So, always remember the 3 S's. Safety, security, and censorship.
It's a C. It's a C.
Why, that is the joke, Diana.
Well, it's a stupid fuck.
Wonderful joke, Jules. We'll see you down there.
Wow.
Yeah, that seems healthy.
Keycard this, keycard that.
As soon as I got in that elevator, my bad news detector started going nuts.
Stick drift, stop moving.
Estevesta team, something's going on in the lake house. I want all nearby agents to... Oh, shit!
Agent Estevez, what's your status?
Breach detected on sublevel 5. Staff
Oh shit.
We have a situation in the lake house. All agents converge on the facility now. Belay that order. Shit. A threshold event had hit the lake house. Now it was the Marmont's problem. Our mission was outside. The fuck was that?
Why is there so much shit painted around? Why are you trying to create a link? Why are you trying to make links? Stop making links between fucking other worlds. No wonder you end up
Need to get
dying.
back to the elevator.
This is why you people die. Because you just want to keep creating links between places. You shouldn't do that. Great, nothing. Of course. Of course there'd be nothing. Why would there ever be anything? Man. Lord knows I'm gonna need all that.
That is not a regulation FBC weapon.
What? The hell is that thing?
Jules's keycard could be useful.
The Blackrock powder. What the?
Okay. Priority 1, get the lights on. Standing around in the dark near Cauldron Lake, not smart?
Well, she knows how dangerous it is.
The way I saw it, there was only one way out. Identify the source of the event and contain or eliminate it. Now, good news, I just had to keep going down. Bad news, the elevator liked to disappear.
That's nice. I can see this part being even more thrown into the horror. Because what the hell is around here trying to creep me out? I don't want to... Well, obviously I have to do this. Okay, lights are on. This place is good now.
At least the elevator's back.
Let's look around and grab some items. Are you trying to tell me that this weird connection you tried to find that's not Alan is just... Wait a minute. Is it that painter dude from Alan Wake 1? The guy who's like, oh, I painted you. That's a 2.
Need a higher clearance keycard.
Great. See? Elevator like to disappear. It's fucking gone. Shit. How do I get out of here now?
First
Wait.
off, a huge thank you to everyone here. The Lake House has made amazing strides in researching the AWE here at Cauldron Lake. Great work, team. I wanted to come in person so I could check in on the latest work. I won't get in the way. It's not our view, so no reason to be scared. Did you hear that, Doctors Marmot? While I'm here, I want to focus on the relationship between the Shadow and the AWE site along the lake. The theory that the Shadow even originates from the dimension this threshold is tapping into is compelling. Eventually, I want to understand how this dimension manages to convert subjective elements like art into objective reality. What are the constraints of this phenomenon? Can it, say, create altered items or even objects of power simply by manifesting them via a piece of art? These are the things we need to know to accurately classify the Shadow. I mean, that name is not very scientific. I mean, I came up with that. Shadow. So, any and all proposals are welcome. Anything testing art's effect on reality by using the Shadow's energy is preferred. To find answers, we'll first need a lot of data. No wrong answers. And when I return to the oldest house, I'll take back anything we end up with to run against a classified project called Hedron build a comparative data set. I wish I could tell you more. It's very, very exciting. Non-physical forces impact. No, sorry, I really can't. It is. You know what? Maybe some of you can come visit. We'll have to get you clearance, of course, but at that, maybe that can. You know what? I don't want to take the entire day talking. So, the shadow represents a whole new area of research, and I couldn't be more excited to start digging in. It is a great new world, people.
Huh.
The Lake House's research went way beyond studying Cauldron Lake's threshold. Playing with paranatural forces. It never goes well, so. This is exactly why we lock up people like Wake.
Well, it's not exactly his he's trying to fix this. It's not like he fucking knew he could do this. You make it out like he wanted this to happen.
If you can understand me, I am an agent of the federal... I never fucking... This isn't working.
That isn't working either. What the hell is that? Now we're just fighting full-on monsters. These aren't even people anymore. What the fuck is that? I gotta get out of here. Why even? Oh, no. Oh, no. No. Shit. What the fuck am I supposed to do? There's another one. Oh my god.
What the fuck were those things?
What the fuck?
Deep breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You never really get used to the shit you see in this job, but you can learn techniques to adjust, to function. Take 6 deep breaths, then get to work. Find the source, collapse the threshold. Now where am I? What is that?
Oh. Don't put the flashlight down.
If you can understand me, I'm an agent of the Federal Bureau of Control. I can assist you if you take no hostile action against me or any action that can be perceived as hostile. Do you understand? Well, I'll be damned. So what kind of entity are you?
Oh. That's pretty hostile to me.
That means you probably imprinted on a person or retained some of your former self's information. Previously human, maybe? Okay, I can work with that. I just had an unpleasant encounter with some other painted individuals. Any relation?
1,000 painting shoes crowed.
What does that mean?
Paint no brush a self-portrait.
Okay, hey, calm down.
Fire in his eyes and hands and bones.
You need to cease all hostility right now. Now. Bad news. That thing is really pissed off. Good news. It didn't try to kill me. Baby steps.
What the fuck is going on
Angry
here?
living paintings are not typically on the Cauldron Lake bingo card. Something different was happening at the lake house, and I couldn't let it escape. Bright Falls didn't need this particular cherry on its already shitty sundae.
Sublevel 3.
Oh boy. Page development. Oh yeah, this is a nice area. Why do I feel like my gun is more of a fucking makes you feel strong, but it's not going to be usable at all? Wow. So you're just trying to use his stuff. You're just trying to copy Alan's work. For what? Ugh, the sounds in here, I don't like them.
September 12, 2023. Notes regarding a page of an Alan Wake manuscript I found in the archives. I checked the records, and this page is not in our inventory. I believe it manifested inside the lake house directly. I won't be filing this page. It'll just send Jules into a panic. The page is written in Wake's usual style, so I can't say for certain if it's being literal or figurative when it calls us monsters. But what's interesting is that the page indicates that a painting succeeded in linking Cauldron Lake's threshold with our facility. Writing has always been the clearly superior avenue of research, but I never considered that the writing itself would dictate a different art form as the catalyst for our success. I cannot accept that. I can't allow Jules to stumble his way into success. Not after the years of work I put into this research. I got word yesterday that 2 writers are visiting Bright Falls. I will beat Jules to the finish line.
Is he not your husband? Why are you competing?
Diana and Jules Marmont had once been a team. Rising stars in the Bureau, both talented in their own way. Diana innovated and Jules got funding from the bureaucrats. Cooperation led to respect. Connection. Then after a decade of hard work, the happy couple were promoted. Co-heads of research. Their first years at the lake house were good. Challenging, but not insurmountable. Not for them. Gradually, thoughts fell into their heads like drops of dark water. Why does she get all the credit? Why does he get any credit? With that, a crack formed in the lake house. The Marmonts and their work became arrogant, erratic. The crack widened and the water seeped in.
Great. Wait a minute, but they're the ones who wrote this, right? Or did he make it?
Rudolph Lane stood back from the canvas. He didn't recognize the piece. Did he paint this? His mind was foggy, unfocused. He knew the Marmonts were putting something in his food. A man in a white coat came to steer Lane back to his cell. He did not resist. He was too tired. He lay on the bed, but the stench in his cell wouldn't let him sleep. An acid stink. The turpentine. The paint. It was all over him. Years of it. 1,000 paintings. 1,000 more to come. A putrid weight he could never wash away. Cold hate simmered below the mist clogging his thoughts. Hatred for the paint. Hatred for the brushes. For the Marmonts. for himself.
So this Rudolph Lane is the one who's painting then. What the hell?
'Cause every night I will save your life.